Hey, what's up everybody? Mark here. I want to give you a quick overview of this feather layered display that I made to show you the different ways that you can put it together and how it works. So real briefly here, you've got a number of different pieces that I've included in this file, and I'll show you that directly here in just a moment over in Illustrator, and we'll go through them. But I just wanted to show you the different ways you can make this. Now, I included a couple of rectangles that you can use for the back piece here. So in this case, I've just got one rectangle, but there's another set of rectangles that are slightly larger, so you could put it behind this to give it more depth if you wanted to. For example, you could use a different colored or different type of wood to put under there to give it another layer. You could paint it. I think these would look fantastic if they were painted different colors for like maybe different different shades or whatnot. It would really bring out the look of this. But you've got this rectangle, and then I also included, I don't know if you can see these in here, but I included some circles, which you can also see here, I'll talk about in just a moment. But I included some circles that you can use to glue between the back piece here and the top of the feather so that it can give it more depth, so it looks like it's coming off of the board. So there's 3 different feathers here that you can glue on, or you can use what I call the outline instead, and you could just cut the outline of the feather and then put it on a slightly larger shape of that same feather and then glue it onto the backing board, and that gives it a completely different look. Again, you could paint these, you could stain these, you could use MDF and paint them, whatever you want to do just to bring out different looks. And also, this can be completely resizable. You can do this any size you want that will fit your laser, bigger, smaller. You could even make these different sizes from each other so that they have a slightly different feel when you hang them on the wall. And speaking of hanging, let me show you what I've got for the back side. I included a sawtooth piece so that you could put 2 or 1 nail back here to keep it up easily on the wall. And then you just simply glue 2 circles here on the back so that when it goes against the wall, it has the same distance from the wall, so it hangs neatly and straight. So that's just a quick overview of how this looks. Let me jump over to Illustrator and show you a few more things. All right, so here we are looking at the file in Illustrator, and I've got a couple different notes around the file here in the JPEG that I'm or the PDF, sorry, that I'm including with this. The actual cut file won't have all this text in it, but I just want to call your attention to a couple things. First of all of the colors in this represent cut. So just no matter what it loads into your Glowforge or into your laser as, go ahead and change the function to cut, because all these are going to be cut. Over here in the top left, I just have a couple design overview things I want to show you real quick. So first of all, materials. You can use any material that you like. It does not matter. I used walnut, maple, and cherry plywood, but again, you can use anything you want. I think it would look great to use birch or MDF and to paint the different layers, because that would really bring out some of the different features there. I think that'd be really cool, so I'd love to see somebody try that. You could even use clear acrylic for the background of one of the feathers too. That would also be a completely different feel. Material thicknesses does not matter. Use anything that you want. Makes no difference whatsoever. There's no measuring needed in this project at all. Everything can be resized, so you can make it bigger, smaller, whatever you like. Just remember to grab all the pieces at the same time when you resize them so that they all stay properly proportionate to each other. Now, the second back layer is optional, and I talked about that earlier, but you'll see that I've got 2 back layers here. I've got this one here, which is optional, and this one here, which I used in the photos. Again, you can put that behind the other one to give it another sense of depth if you like. The support circles are going to be glued on the back, just like I showed you in the video earlier, so that it gives the feathers a floating look. So I used 3 circles on the back of each feather, and then I used 2 circles on the back of each backing piece to separate it from the wall. You can use as many as you like to give it the solid feel that you need, but that's what the support circles are for. Then the sawtooth nail supports are made to glue on the top back, which you saw in the video earlier, to hang the piece more easily on the wall. And oh, I love reading this live. I see a error there, so I'll fix it live in the video. Sweet. So again, the support circles are made to glue in pairs to the lower part of the back layer if you're using the Sawtooth nail support. If you'd like to use just the solid feather cutouts like you saw in one of the samples, that's these right over here. So you can just simply cut these out and not use the other pieces. And that's a completely different look that's really nice as well. And then finally, I use Loctite GO2 or Go2 glue for all of my projects. So I recommend that if you guys are looking for a glue. But this is just for an overview of the project, so I hope that helps you. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Facebook at facebook.com/bigbluelaserdesigns or email me at bigbluelaserdesigns@gmail.com. Hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in the next one.